Guys, welcome back to another video. So today was an amazing 200% plus 100% plus moves. Okay, so really what is moving price up really can be just like really all the news that is coming out with like OpenAI, Oracle, Nvidia, all of them doing like a whole Ponzi, whatever they're doing. Okay, they're like freaking money laundering. Okay, if that's not money, I don't know what it is, but it's pushing the markets up, right? Markets excited, but it doesn't matter because again, we're making money every way possible, right? So first trade really was from the push of, so when you see beautiful structure formed, right, left shoulder, head, right shoulder off of here, and then this right shoulder, we had this left shoulder, head, right shoulder, right, off a 5-day. So really good nested right head, inverse head and shoulder right here, and then we tested right here, and then had that final 1.5, 2 points move up, right? So 1.5 up right here, then another 1.5. So like for in total like 3 points, right? 4 points, right? So I want to show you guys the trade intraday as well as just a trade overall in the 5-minute as well, right? So 5-minute, right? We wanna be right now. I'll show you in the 1 minute first, but so in the 1 minute, what we saw, right? Well, I really waited for the algorithms to present itself, right? So I waited till this 10 a.m., right? So first of all, I found out about the orange, the blue, which were key, right? And then I found out about the white right here as well, right? So so we had this left shoulder head and this right shoulder, beautiful right shoulder right here at 10:19. And that gave us a really good continuation up all the way up, right? 1.5 points, right? So you could have taken this trade either off of white or off of blue right here, and then you could see on this green buying continuation, right? And we're breaking above the resistance, retesting resistance, and still heading up, right, within that green. And then of course once we broke up above, right, then we retested the previous resistance right here, right? I had that amazing bounce from right here at 11:30ish. So we built the liquidity from here at 11, right, all the way to 12, right? And then you can see how you cannot short this. I don't know why anyone would short this. You would have to wait at least till like again another break from here, right, to even short this right here, right? We're still in this powerful buying, right? This whole is really strong buying, right? So you need to be really careful, and you cannot short this till at least some confirmation of a bear, right? Bear structure, right? So if you shorted this, I don't know why, but anyways, so what you have to just look out for was same thing, white, right, blue, right? So you can see right here the first break, left shoulder head, right shoulder off of white, and then right shoulder off of blue, right, and gave us this another green buying continuation, right? And this is where we retested really key level in the 5-minute as well, at 12, right? I'm gonna show you guys that 1 second. So you can see how we retested this level right here, right, bounce from here, right shoulder right here as well. So really just like this was the trade. If you really looked out for the entries or whatever, you would notice that you want to see that bounce off of here at 12:20, right, and then keep heading up, right? And then you can see that at the end of the day we had a lack of continuation. We were just like chopping, right, and we're just in this chop. You can see then the resistance piled up, right? So we just didn't see that continuation, right? But if we go up from here, same thing, right? You want to see some type of left shoulder, head, right shoulder off of here, right? But also you have to be careful of the resistance now, right? The orange. So either we open higher, right, and use the orange as some type of retest, or we just keep building the liquidity and we bounce from here and then retest orange and see what happens again, right? So tomorrow, be patient, right? Either we open higher or let the liquidity build, right? But again, we could also just dip from here, right? So left shoulder, beautiful right shoulder, head right there, and then right shoulder from here, right? And then we can test this key level right here, back up right here, right? So the easier we go up, the easier way down, right? So we can have a pretty good another 2-3 point move tomorrow, right? So down if you had it down, right? So just be careful. And but for shorts, you do need to wait for the confirmation, right? You need to wait for this type of right shoulder to form, right? Off of teal, orange, right? So don't rush the short, right? Just let tomorrow, like in the morning, let the liquidity build. If we don't open higher, so just do that and just let it go. But really, the trades were amazing today, right? You can see that tapering at the end, right? Just no continuation right there, right? For the last 3 hours, right? So you just gotta let that be, right? But if we were headed up, right, we would have seen some break here, left shoulder head, and then right shoulder, and then keep heading up, right? But we just didn't see that, so like you just gotta call it an early day, save yourself the mental toll, right? But literally both of these moves were basically equal, and they both provided over 100% return. So if you just have to catch one of them, right, and that would make your week or even a day, right? Whatever. And you really don't literally like these trades is all like you have to look out for. And this trade was so beautiful because this first trade, right, because we had that first left shoulder head, and then we just built liquidity off that blue and purple, right? And we just had that amazing bounce right here, and then it gave us another right shoulder right here. And then why wouldn't you take that trade, right? Structure volume came in as well. So we had pretty great volume, like increasing volume right here. So everything supported that trade, right? And even right here, right, you saw the increase of volume from right here, right? So why wouldn't you take a trade like this, right? And just wait for the next resistance, whatever, right? Of course, like you can't, like when you see tapering like that, it's always right here, especially, right, you don't see a strong buying, so you really have to protect, right? And you don't have to like, for example, this is the strong buying, right? But when we get to like here, right, we're kind of tapering right here with the orange, right? So you might not want to hold on to that, so you could just sell and just call it a day there, right? So realistically, like you can just call it a day at like 12:30, right? And you would have the rest of the 3-4 hours in the day, right? So yeah, anyways, that's it for today. And again, look out for the key levels, right? Like I said, wait for that right shoulder right here, or if we're headed up, wait for the liquidity and we build in, then we test orange or we open up higher, right? So these three scenarios, just be careful. Today, if you really traded, you probably can chill for the week, right? But again, every day is another day to make opportunity, right? So just like keep going, but don't overtrade. Literally tomorrow you should not overtrade. Like just like today, like 2 trades, that's it, right? You don't need to take every single right, up, down, whatever. But realistically, if you try to short today, that's where you went wrong. There was no sign. There was, well, realistically, you really had to see, like, even if you wanted to short from here, right? You needed to wait for the break as well as the grabbing of liquidity from teal right here and then head down, right? So we didn't even grab liquidity, or we didn't even retest teal right here, right? So there was no like good structure for a short, right? So realistically, no one should be in shorts. If you're in shorts, that means you overtraded today, or you're just being impatient, right? Or you just don't pay attention to structure. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna keep this short, simple, nice. See you guys tomorrow. I hope you guys have a great Monday. Started the Monday off right. Go to the gym, do anything, right? Eat right, sleep right, whatever. Unfortunately, like my mental is kind of a little bit not 100%. That's due to life factors, but I think I should by next week. Hopefully, I am at 100%. But even if like I knew I wasn't gonna go into stupid trades today, so um, it's all about perseverance. It's all about testing yourself every day, becoming a better you every day, and really allowing the markets to guide you in yourself and your own life. Right? Markets are an incredible blessing to every day, for us every day. An opportunity to conquer something, right? So I hope you guys became the hunters today. You guys found the good trades, and really just took advantage of today and all of its offerings, right? So anyways, see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye bye.